Today's episode is brought to you by Destiny's Accessories, located inside of A.V. Lopez at 3831 Boca Chica Boulevard in Brownsville. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 4. Destiny Accessories has all the phone and tablet accessories you need, including chargers, screen protectors, wallets, clips, holsters, pop sockets, cases, and much more. Welcome back to Paranormal 956. My name is David, and as always, I am here with Bianca.
Hi, guys.
What are we talking about today?
Weslaco UFOs.
We
got the
outer dimensional
alien
forces. Yes, we have in the RGV.
Yeah.
A doomsday.
We have our
UFO.
Area 51, guys.
Yes. Yes. Put us on the map.
Yeah. Big shout out. Big shout out to the valley.
Yeah. So this is another suggestion from one of our listeners.
I think he's our only fan at this point.
No. The One Man Click sent this in. He's actually a good friend of mine. A TikTok buddy of mine.
Right.
Good rapper. All around good guy. He asked me, so he does not like ghost stories, and he does not like murderers, and he doesn't like all that stuff. But he is super into aliens.
Right.
And so one time we went to lunch, and he says, "Hey, have you heard about that UFO cult in Weslaco?"
Oh, it's a cult?
It's a cult, yeah. And so I was like, so we didn't know each other that well at the time. This was like one of our first collabs, like they said. Right?
You thought he was just high?
Yeah, wouldn't have put it past him at all. And he goes, no, for real. Like, look it up on Reddit, blah, 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 right? And so I looked it up. And so there is a cult. And so when you go to Weslaco, it's right off the highway.
Okay.
And so being a foodie like I am, and I do the barbecue stuff, right? There is a place in Weslaco called Teddy's Barbecue.
Okay.
It's on Texas Street. And so the way you can remember where to go, if you're on your way from here, from Los Fresnos, Brownsville area, you're headed to Weslaco, you get into Weslaco and you see a Walmart, you're going to turn down that street. And so I'm friends with the guys who own and run Teddy's. I go there a lot. I drive right in front of this 100 times, maybe more than that. Right. I love Teddy's. I drive right past this place. And so,
but you didn't pay attention to
never paid attention.
Right.
And so, the One Man Click tells me, he's like, "Well, you go to Joel's, right?" It's the name of the owner. His name's Joel.
Right.
He goes, "You go to Joel's?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "It's right there on that fucking corner." What? Where Walmart is? He's like, "Yeah, it's right there." And in my mind, I was like, what is right there? Like, it didn't make any sense. So like the next week, like usual, I go over there and I just noticed that I never saw before, like 2 acres of land
right
on the corner of where Walmart is. So you have the parking lot and everything.
Yeah.
There's a fence with this little block of land. Well, not little, it's like 2 acres of land and a huge fence around it.
Right.
And these humongous trees. Right.
Okay.
So I turn around the corner. And as I turn the corner, there's only one door to get into this compound. Yeah. And there's no trespassing signs all over the place, right? And since I turn and I'm going straight, I never really paid attention right there on the corner.
Uh-huh.
And it says something like ATA, I think is what it says, at ATA. And there's like an Armageddon Time Ark.
What?
Right? Yeah. So this is the story of the outer dimensional forces. They have like a guru, right? Their pope, I guess.
Okay.
He goes by the name of Nordrog. And this is where that name comes from. It sounds like some kind of ancient god or something.
Sure.
He was born Gordon, and this is his name backwards. So Gordon backwards. Nordrog, right? And so
anyways.
Yeah. So it turns out on this little piece of land, they claim years and years ago, like in the 1950s, a UFO landed there on that little piece of land. And so they started a cult. And so they have, going back to like the Bible, you have Noah's Ark, right?
Right.
Where you put all the animals in a boat, blah, 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 right? And then when they had the 10 Commandments, they put the 10 Commandments in a thing called the Ark of the Covenant. Okay? So now this thing is called the Armageddon Time Ark. And what this is, supposedly, is a spaceship. Right?
Right.
This is how they were making their money for a long time. So they used to put ads in a magazine called Popular Mechanics.
No.
Yeah. They were putting ads in this magazine. I don't know how long I don't even know if it's still out, but it was very popular in the 80s.
Back then.
Yeah. And so they would put schematics and all kinds of cool stuff in it, right? And the newest technology, etc. And so they would put this ad in this magazine all the time. And what they were promising is that when God comes to destroy the earth, right? And he's going to separate the good people from the bad people. That's Armageddon. You could rent or buy space on this spaceship.
Oh,
and
like
then,
a plane ticket.
Right. And so apparently that's
so they were renting an airline.
Right. And so that's kind of where they were making their money, I guess, for a long time. So fast forward to like the 1980s, I think.
Wait, can we still buy a ticket?
I think you can. So
just showing up to the property. I was like,
yeah.
Can I get a refund?
Right.
My dad bought it back in the 80s, but he never used it.
I may not be thinking about starting my own spaceship because this sounds like easy money.
It does.
Because nobody even ever saw.
I mean, you're not selling a piece of land like a cemetery.
Right. And this is going to happen at the end of the world. So who knows? Right. It's
whenever
free
God
money
comes here, whatever.
Yeah. And it's like, if the end of the world comes and you don't have that space on that,
right?
Then what happens? There's no time to give refunds, right? It's a win-win.
Catch you if you can.
It's like the perfect.
It is.
It's the perfect thing. And so I need to find this real quick.
Why the fuck are we on a podcast? We should be out here
selling
tickets.
We should be selling this stuff. So
you're gonna take off in spaceship number 1. You're gonna take off in spaceship number 2. Seat 3B.
Yeah. So there was. Oh, fuck. Where did I put it? There was a. Like, how do you say it? They sell like parts. I need to figure out what the name of that.
Parts of what?
So people that make these spaceships,
okay,
I think they sell like electronic parts or something.
What do you mean, like a compressor, an alternator?
I guess so. And so,
no way.
The reason that
this is gonna be bullshit.
Yeah, it's all bullshit, all of it. But there was, fuck, where did I put it? There was is this it? No, here it is. Okay, so the name of the company that they own, and it's at the same location as this called, right? Yeah. It's called Mosho Instruments, right? Okay. And so this is their business listing. And so what I did is I went to go look at their reviews. And so they have 2.7 stars. And I'm going to read you this first review first. Right. Right?
Are you saying names and all that?
I mean, I'm going to say it because it's just the first name. It's Irene. Okay. She wrote this in 2017. And she puts, not sure why this place has such negative reviews. I just received a great postcard from this place telling me that the Time Ark service modules have returned. So naturally, I'm pretty excited. I didn't even know they left. I'm a little bummed to hear that positive survival is not possible on this continent and that I must evacuate. This continent is where I keep all my stuff. However, I really can't argue with the outer dimensional forces. I enjoyed the postcard very much. It's the best one I've received. Thanks, Nordrog. All right, so there's more. This is by Jesse S. Okay. Right? And they put a bad review.
Okay.
It says, never got... Huh?
How many stars?
1 star on this one. Okay. Never got my time machine arc in the mail. Very upset still being in this dimension. Time to join a different cult, I guess.
Wait, how much did they pay? They don't say how much they paid?
It didn't say. And so here's another one. This is real short. It just says it's a ZP. That's what their name is. And it just says, don't know what this store is. Does anyone know what this store is? Because I don't have any information about it. But I love how people are happy with their postcards, etc. But anyway, so yeah, so
they basically sell parts but send postcards.
Right. And so another thing, so I heard a story, I think it was on Reddit or somewhere. They were talking about how this guy fixed their car for them, and when it was time to pay.
Isn't it the YouTube video that you showed me?
It was in the YouTube video, yeah.
So there's actually like a bunch of stories of it.
A lot.
And it's basically the same thing over and over again. We need to get a interview or something on this people.
So this guy has to be super old if he's even alive.
Right.
And so they haven't seen him in decades, I think, because he's possibly dead. Like he probably passed away a long time ago. This Nordrog guy. But the ATF did raid them several years back, and they found a bunch of weapons and they took that stuff. They claim to not see a spaceship, but I find that hard to believe. There has to be something.
Yeah. Right? I mean, even if they find it, how they're going to confiscate it? Right. I think that's what it was. Yeah, they were like, I don't want to carry this. Just say we didn't see nothing. Yeah. We'll take these pistols. We're not going to bring up a trailer and pack everything up and do paperwork for it. No, forget it.
Yeah, because that's a whole nother paperwork with UFOs. Yeah. Like guns, easy. Easy peasy. Yeah. But, I mean, UFOs, that's...
a whole
nother thing.
File.
So apparently they're not doing financially well right now.
I mean, if I was a cop, allegedly, maybe. I wouldn't go through that paperwork.
Maybe one day. Yeah, you're going to be a great cop.
Anyways.
That would be a good podcast, though.
Right.
Stories from the blue line.
I'll do it for the plot.
So apparently, back to my story about that somebody fixed their car.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And when they went to pay them, they asked them if they would take honey instead of money.
Because they
grow honey.
They grow honey.
Which I will tell you, as a foodie myself, I want to get a hold of this honey. And I want to taste this time traveling honey.
What if it's honey brought from outer space?
It could be space honey.
What if they do deliveries and it's like fucking expensive and they're trying to pay the mechanic? The mechanic's like, no, I don't take honey.
Yeah, because you imagine how much space honey is. Just the import tax alone has to be a lot.
I mean, the traveling? I mean, how much gas are they wasting?
You're going to pay by the mile.
Right. Right.
So this cult has, and I've read the website, it's very difficult to understand. They kind of have their own reality.
Okay.
So in the Bible, in Revelation, they talk about the final days, God's war, I guess you could say. It's called Armageddon. And so they're kind of preparing for that. And so there were certain stages of this, like your last chances to get off the planet. And North America's little window to get out has passed, according to them. So everybody in North America, unless you're on that spaceship, we're no good. Okay. You got to get to another continent. They weren't super clear, at least to my understanding, if they believe that there's going to be like South America's next or Europe's next. I don't know if there's a countdown or if it's just North America doesn't count.
Okay.
But we're in stage 2 already.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
You have a clown up there.
Is it the Joker? Because I have a whole Batman. Oh, it's the castle.
Yeah.
It's the Joker's funhouse.
Anyways, a little too late for that, but yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah, 1 episode late.
Isn't it 2?
Oh, maybe it's 2.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's 2 because we did.
So I'm not a math major, so sue me. Yeah, so I have Lego Batman. And I have my Lego collection all around us.
Right.
And one of us is drunk.
Right. With ADHD.
Which is a very entertaining combination.
Right.
For me, at least.
No, for me too, I would say.
Sure.
Anyway.
We entertain ourselves.
You were talking about the honey and the mechanic.
So, with this cult,
right.
This is what I don't understand. I don't know how many people are left in this cult. Because they say that people don't come out but like once every 3 months.
And they have the Walmart right next to it.
The Walmart is right next to it.
They literally just walk out and it's right there.
So that's what somebody mentioned in the Reddit. And you know how Reddit is.
Yeah.
They were like, no wonder the aliens want to go there because there's Walmart right next door and it has everything you need.
It was a restaurant. Whataburger? Or...
So right next door, there is a...
Because there's a fast food restaurant right next to it. So
let me see. Maps.
Do you think they DoorDash?
I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what they do because...
I mean, on the YouTube video, you said that... Who's the YouTuber? Joel?
Yeah, it was a unique name. I'm not really sure.
I think it started with Joel.
Yeah. Joella or something like that?
Joella Puss.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Something like that. We're saying it wrong. We're sorry. But there's a video that David sent me and they mentioned they sell honey basically for a living at the pulga or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Like the little market. And they sell honey and one of the guys, I wouldn't say kids because it's already like older. He was like a computer tech type of thing.
Yeah.
And some people believe, I guess, I don't know if it's 100% true, that whoever's in that group, if they have kids, I mean, they just homeschool them there.
Right. But that's the thing is, I don't know any people there. You know what I mean? Like it's just very confusing. Can you see this?
Yeah.
So this is the Walmart.
Right.
We're looking at Google Maps right now. And so this is the expressway right here.
True.
And then this is Walmart. And so this is Texas Boulevard that I go to. And Teddy's is up here. This is the piece of land that I'm talking about. And so that's as big as I can get it. Yep. So there is a tiny little driveway and it's sunken in a little bit. And then there's these houses, but this is all just trees. And you can see the size of a car, right? So this is a big area.
I mean, just look at the parking lot.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, these are buildings. You know what I mean? Like these are big. It's
also like Walmart did offer to buy that piece of land.
They not only tried to buy the land, they tried to force them out.
Yeah.
But because it's a church, they have a lot of freedoms.
Right.
And so they weren't able to get them out. So where's the exit? The exit's pretty far back. And so you come in. And so I drive all this and go past this and then turn. And that little bitty driveway, which is just big enough, like just one car goes in.
Yeah.
And so I never even noticed it because I turn here and just go right past it. And so this is it. And so we should be able to get a street view right there. Oh, this one. So that's it right there. So there's the Pizza Hut. And so I would drive right through here. Oh, even closer.
Man, you see, and it's just like a wooden wall. It's not like it has barbed wires.
Right. It's just a fence.
It's just a fence.
Yeah.
I guess nothing. It's not like, not even like the tallest fence you can get.
Right. It's just a regular fence.
Yeah, it's just a regular fence. It's nothing.
You can't go down this.
Too fancy, I guess. But also, if they're not selling honey, how are they going to get a better fence?
Right. I don't know why I just keep going back and forth.
Anyways.
So this is the cult. I kind of wish there was some more information.
Or if we can get someone from inside the house.
I wonder if we mailed them something, if they would mail us back.
What do you think this is, 1800s?
Hey, I mail stuff.
To who?
I mailed a box to my friend Lauren like this week.
Of what?
Stuff I got in Mexico.
Yeah, you see, I'm not asking again. That's enough for me.
I mean, I do TikTok, so I use the mail quite a bit.
Well, so anyway, they mail you stuff.
They mail me
stuff. Or whenever you order shit from Amazon, but like not letters. Like,
yeah.
My deepest condolence. Or what's it called?
Condolences. Yeah, no, I don't write letters like that. Yeah, I used to. I'm old enough that we used to have pen pals back in the day. That's true.
Ew.
Yeah.
You were talking to inmates?
No, not inmates. Like I would meet girls and I would write letters and they would write me back. And
inmates?
No, like girls, like real life girls.
Inmates?
No, not in jail. Not in jail, girls. So I have a feeling that one of our listeners has a lot more information about this. And so
there has to be someone that knows what's going on inside.
And so if anybody knows, hit us up on Facebook.
Join the cult and let us know, because I don't have time for it, to be honest. If I had time, I'd probably join. But
I feel busy. Like I've already been in enough cults.
You've been exploited enough.
I don't need to be in any more cults. But if any of y'all have free time or if you're bored.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Be safe if you do it. And then don't blame us. Send us a letter.
Or to our disclosed location.
Yeah.
We'll find it.
Mail it to the undisclosed location.
Right.
That's what we should name our offices when we finally get to the point. Undisclosed location. And then our address.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we do want to thank you for listening and bearing with us as we stumbled through this episode.
Yeah.
Going on vacation, so we're kind of doing 3 episodes at once.
Things so.
But we will be back, and we hope to hear from you. If you have any story ideas.
Well, I'm staying here. I don't know about you guys,
but we got 2 good story ideas from people.
Yeah.
And so keep those ideas coming. We will talk to you later. Follow us on Facebook.
We do listen to our fans.
We do, and we had a wonderful conversation recently. So thank you for listening. We will talk to you next week.
Bye, guys.